The Banana versus Stix this morning. Game 3 of the round robin. Banana with a 2-0 record. Stix with a 1-0-1 record. They had a tie yesterday afternoon. Banana will start with Cruz and Blake on the wings. Walker down the middle. And Jake and Cam on D. Up draw. Walker wins that back for Jake. Jake. It's back over to Cam. Cam. Up to Walker. Up the middle. And over the line. Walker goes wide. Shot. In front. Blocks. Walker picks that up. Leaves for Cam at the point. Cam, down low to Blake. Can't quite get that to go. Cruzy. Back to Cam. Cam, down low. Goes wide, Walker in the corner. It's cut off there. Play back to the point. Jake holds it in. Jake around his man. Jake moves to the middle. Jake down low, leaves for Cam. Cam, back for Jake. Jake. Into the middle. Back to Cam at the point. Cam shot up high, glove down. Good start for the Banana. Looks like we'll have Tristan centering Ruby and Zane. Parker, Eli on D. Tristan to take the drop. Ruby picks that up. Back to Eli. Eli tries to go cross ice to Zinner. That's picked off. Eli back for it though. Eli spins. Doesn't like what he sees. Gives it to Tristan. Tristan tries to get that to Zane. Picked off. Sticks down low. Parker cuts that off. Parker up to Ruby. Ruby gets through the man of feet into the center ice. Puck played back in. Ruby back for it. Plays it over for Eli. Eli up the middle with Zane. Zane has a step. Zane in. Zane shot just wide. Ruby down low. She's cut off there. Plays it in front. Zane on there. Jake loses the glove in the corner. Ruby down low. Puck comes loose. Tristan. Emmett. Back to the line. Good step up by Jake. Tristan with it. Chips that into the middle. Stix freaks it in. Yannick out there. Cuts that off. Yannick, Cam there. Cam pushes that through. Tries to push that through. Stix down low. Played just wide. Emmett. Up the boards. Doesn't get it out. Jake steps up. Walker does get it out. Stix back with it. Yannick gets a stick on that. Walker follows that up. Yannick has it. Into the zone. Has Emmett with him. Walker 2. Yannick shot. Rebound. Loose for a second. Yannick comes in and makes a poke. The Banana will change it up. Eli Parker out there. $12:19 to go. Here's the odd comment. Just mind your P's and Q's up there, Courtney. Tristan out, Blake and Cruzy. Up the drop. Tristan using the feet. Stix comes up with it. Cruzy over. Pokes that away. Parker, Tristan. Up to Cruz. Cruz hits Blake in the feet. Tristan follows that up. Blocked. Cruzy plays that up out of the zone. Tanev leads for Eli. Eli up to Blake. Off of his stick. Tristan follows that up though. Tristan into the zone. Tristan into the middle. Loses the handle just enough. Then but gets it back. Is it off the back of the net? Picked off though. Puck plays out. Parker plays that down low. That's picked off by Stix. Back the other way. Played in past Parker. Eli back for it. Eli around the net. Eli goes for a skate. Over the line. Eli down low. Plays it in the middle. Nobody there. Puck played out. Cam. Up for Walker. Up to Ruby. Into the zone. She's poke checked. Stix into the zone. Play that in on Tanev. Tanev will cover that up. And no rebound. the draw. Comes to Blake. Or that's Jake, sorry. Out of the zone. Jake. Zane, I think, was offside there, but no call. Hello, Zane. In the zone. Stix breaks it out. In the zone, Walker blocks that. Puck played down behind the net. Stix. Cam throws that away. Comes in front. Emmett. The stick on that. Cam with it. Plays it up to Walker. Off of his stick into the zone. Walker on the forecheck. Up the boards. Yannick. Can't get it across. And Stix plays it out. Parker back. Plays it up for Eli. Eli. Up to Emmett off the end of his stick. Emmett on the forecheck. Plays that away. Eli steps up. Takes it away again. Eli battling down low. Comes to Tristan at the point. Tristan walks to the middle, backhand. Well wide. Comes to the boards. Emmett holds the line. Then loses it. Tristan picks it up. Yannick. For Parker. Over to Emmett. Emmett back down and deep into the zone. Puck off the boards. Tristan battling there. Tristan finds it. Has some room. Plays the toe drag that and shoot. Yannick down low. Tristan taken down. Yannick back to Cam. Cam. Shot blocked. Jake holds. Walks the line. Jake for for Emmett. Emmett to the line. Tries to play that to Jake. That's just out. Cam was for a skate into the zone. Cam through the middle. Poke check last minute. Puck played out. Jake cuts that off. Jake into the zone. Jake down low. In the middle. Jake on the rebound. Oh, they say rebound. Can't get it to go. Cruzy off the bench. Comes to Cam. Cam down low. Blake run over. Tristan plays that down low for Cruzy. Cruzy on the forecheck. Stix plays it out. Stix plays it in. This one get a change. Jake behind the net. Cut off there. Puck down low. Walker get back check in front. And Blake breaks it out. Has Walker with him. Blake goes wide. Cruzy in the middle. Walker misfires. Cruzy picks that off. Plays to Walker. Walker around one man. Loses the handle. Blake with it. Shot just wide. Parker. Down low. Past Walker. Eli steps up. Eli down low. Poke checked. Blake tries to put that in the corner. That's blocked. Eli can't hold the line. Back to Parker. Parker. Weaves back to Eli. Up to Blake. Blake to Walker in the zone. Walker down low. Tries to toe drag again around. Just needs to shoot that puck. Cruzy back down low. The line's getting a bit of a change in. Puck to the point. Eli. Shot. Zane tries to chip that. Fully kicks that to the corner. Ruby down low. Comes to the played past Parker and down the ice. Eli back for it. Has Zane at the far blue line. Zane into the zone. Checked. Tristan. There too. Tristan tries to put that back to Zane. Oh, Ruby just touches that outside. 0-0-5-26 left here in the first. Tristan on the drop. Zane Tristan. Tristan down low. In front. Ruby battling there. Tristan. Back to Cam at the point. Cam. Down low. It's picked off the boards. And Stix breaks it out. Waiting in the corner. Jake over. Tristan back to help out. Cam. Cam with it. Takes his time. Plays it up to Emmett. Emmett, nice take. Over to Yannick. Into the zone. Just checked. Yannick picks it up though. Yannick in and around. Tries to leave that for Emmett in the corner. It's picked off. Jake there. Takes that away. Jake with it. Through the middle. Jake with some room. He's poke checked. Played back out. Cam goes back for it. Tries to hit Walker just out of his reach, and that'll be icing. A couple of Stix players collide at center ice. Walker out with Emmett and Yannick. Eli Parker on deep. Off the draw, one over to Eli. Eli spins away and plays it around the net for Emmett. Emmett can't get it by his man. It's pinched off there again. Eli goes up for Emmett. Emmett leaves for Walker. Walker into the zone. Walker in. Shot. Scores! One nothing Banana. .346 here to go in the first. Draws tied up. Walker wins it over for Yanni. Yanni into the zone. Yanni down low. Behind the net. Plays that back for Parker. Parker. Walker. Walker. Toe drags to the middle. Loses the handle. Eli picks it off. Walker back out. Takes that away. Walker back in. Sharp angle shot. Knocked to the side. Back through the middle. Stix dumps it into the zone. Eli back for him. Eli stops up. Has Blake up the middle. Hits him. Far blue line. Blake in. Blake taken down. No call. Puck comes in. Good job by Yanni not to interfere there. Off the draw, Tristan tries to play the back for Jake, not hard enough. He's taken down. Cam back for it though. Cam. Down low. Up for Blake. I'm going to say no ice from the tip. Out of the zone. Cruzy putting his pressure on. Blake there, as well as Tristan. Played back up. Cam with it. Has Jake far side. Jake for Tristan. Can't find the handle. Puck off the back of the stick. Blake gets run over inadvertently, I think. Tanev knocks that to the corner. Jake. Cruz. Cruz fans on that. Jake picks it up though, and he'll do it himself. With Tristan with him. Jake into the zone. Big shot, just wide. Tristan picks it up in the corner. Tristan trying to get that out front. Has Zane with him. Puck played over for Zane in the slot. Zane misfires the first one. Ooh, and that walkered off to the side. Cruzy. Cam. Tristan. He's checked right away. Oh, sorry, that was Zane. Cam. Up for Zane. Zane into the zone. Zane leaves for Tristan. Tristan cuts to the middle. Back to Zane. To Tristan. Oh, can't find the handle. Nice play there. Little give and go out of the corner. Stix picks it up in the corner. Plays out the boards. Ruby takes her man down. Eli cuts that off though. Eli into the zone. Eli taken down, no fault. And played back down the ice. I'm going to call this an icing on Stix as Parker races back for it. .45 seconds to go here in the first. Banana with a 1-0 lead. Off the draw. Puck played into the corner. Walker finds it. Walker into the zone. Has a step. And scores. Oh. I thought that was in the back of the net. Walker again. Gets it over to Eli. Eli. Shot from the point. Tipped by Ruby just past Eli. Walker. Parker. Parker plays it to the net. Wide. Ruby on it. Cut off there. Into the middle. Walker takes that away momentarily. Stix back in the zone. 8 seconds to go. Stix 1-on-3. Canada blockers that over the net. That'll do it for the end of the first. Tristan, Emmett, Yannick out to start. Second. Jake and Cam on D. On the drop. Puck played in. Puck played up the wall. Stix in, 3-on-2. Shot. Tanner gloves that down, no rebound. Oh, up to this. There, Tristan knocks that down. Doesn't get it out though. Puck played in the middle. Cam. Tanner, nice save. Stix back to the point. Puck played out. Past the defenseman there. Puck played back in. Tristan picks that up. Jake tries to play there for Cam. Gives it away. Now gets it up to Yanni. He's picked off. Cam steps up. Yannick has Tristan with him. Yannick in. Shot. Scores. Yanni upstairs. Makes it 2-0. On the draw, Walker plays it to an open wing. Blake picks it up into the zone. Blake into the corner. Walker takes it away. In front. Cruzy backhand just wide. Blake on it. Cruz. Plays that down low. Eli at the point. Eli. Shot. Tip. Blake out of the air. The tip from Walker. And Blake bats it out of midair into the net, make it 3-0 Banana. Man, with a couple of quick goals here to start the second. Blake on the up. Into the zone. Walker follows that up. Walker check from behind. Eli. Back for it. That's Parker. Parker up to Cruz. Cruz in the middle. Just behind Walker. Walker lifts the stick. Blake into the zone. Blake to Walker. Up the boards. Blake on the back track. Stix into the zone. Played past Parker into the corner. Parker takes that away. Plays to Eli. Eli. Up the middle. Walker knocks that down. Gets it up to Cruzy. Just behind him. And there's Stix goalie. Oh. Tries to cover that, but left open. Cruzy going to change. Cam with it. Up the boards to Walker. Walker. Into the zone. Just checked. Blake on the forecheck. Ruby there. Ruby. Down in the corner. Walker takes that away. Can't chip it by. Jake. Stix break it out. Pass Walker. Jake back for it. He can't get it up. Stix into the zone. 3-on-2. Ruby back. Puck played out. Tatum knocks it away. Jake plays it up to Zane. Zane by himself into the zone. Zane check behind. Zane's still with it. Still drags around. Zane, oh, couldn't just finish on the backhand. Ruby over to Zane. Zane into the middle. That's picked off and back the other way. Stix into the middle. Tana blockers that away. Tristan picks that up, down for Parker. Parker for Cam. Cam up the middle. Just can't reach Zane. Tristan trying to pick that up. Gets it into the zone. Zane will get a change. Picks up the wall. Puck off the boards. Tana plays it around the net. Eli. Tristan plays it up for Ruby. Ruby just out of her reach. Tristan cuts that off. Plays it down low. Tristan in the corner. He's checked. Puck tipped up. Parker can't hold the line. Yannick comes out. Eli down low. Eli. Those cross ice for Yanni. That's going to be too far, and that'll be an icing against the Banana. 10-12 to go here in the second. Banana up 3-0. Walk on the drop. Parker picks that up. Let's lay it up for Yannick. Gets there. Yannick up to Emmett. Emmett into the zone. Going down low. Moves to Yannick. Yannick in. Yannick around the net. Plays it back to Eli at the point. Eli. Over to Parker. Parker. Walker standing in front. Parker in. Shot. Ooh, just wide. The muffin just misses. Yannick Eli in front. Knocked down. Walker finds it. Just wide. I'll play that Parker. Steps in from the point. Puck off. Emmett. Emmett. Down there. He takes his man down. Need penalty here on Emmett. And Eli takes that away, and that'll do it. The Banana will be shorthanded here. Stix will go to the power play here. Cam, Jake out. Blake and Cruzy. Off the draw, Stix win that. Cruzy cross. Up to the front. Shot, high and wide. Gets to the point. Stix defenseman goes down. Blake and Cruz work out who's pressuring the puck. Blake on the forecheck. Cruz has his stick knocked out of his hands. Blake on the backtrack, takes that away. Lays it up off the shin pad. The guys leave that for Jake. Tanev, off the blocker into the top corner. Makes it 3-1. Banana failed to clear the puck. It ends up in the back of their net. 3-1. 8:11 left in the second. Off the draw. Played in. Jake loses an edge. Tristan there. Takes his man down. Cam. Over to Ruby. Ruby. Tries to hit Zane through the middle. That won't be enough for icing though. Jeff takes that away. Tries to put that in front. Puck played out. Ruby on the backtrack takes that away momentarily. Puck played around Jake. Into the corner. Stix still with it. Out of the side. Off the side of the post. Jake up to Zane. Zane chips that past his man. Got a bit of a step. Goes right on his man. Taken down though. No call. Eli over to Parker. Fix the net. Stix break it out of the zone. We'll cover that up. 3-1. Banana not getting the calls right now. Walker out with Emmett and Yannick. Off the draw, Stix control. Play to the side. Yanni has that. Plays to Walker. Walker. Around his man. Dismisses that. Had Emmett far side. Parker steps up back to Yanni. Yanni. Down low. Emmett. Eli. Eli oversets that. Eli. Nobody on that side. Everybody on the opposite side. Parker. Walker off the end of his stick. Into the stick zone. Emmett gets a piece of that, not all. Puck into the middle. Parker takes that away. Up for Walker. Walker. Walker in. Shot. And saved by the goalie. Wasn't really sure where it was, but it's in the back of the blocker. .55 left in the second. Tristan to Blake. To Jake. And down to Cruz. Blake spins. Puts it in front. Cruzy. Ooh, just up over the net. Tristan in the corner takes that away. Tristan. Shot off the side of the net. Puck in the middle. Cruzy. Tristan. Pinched off there. Cruz. And takes that away. We need a penalty here on the trip on Cruz. And Banana will go to the power play. Just to stay out with Blake and Cruzy. Jake down to Blake. Blake cross ice to Cam. Cam walks down the line in front. Christian. Good shot on net. Played up the middle. Laid down past Cam. Tan about to play it. Tan leaves for Jake. Jake open for Cam to Tristan. Tristan up to Cruz. Cruz into the zone. Leaves for Cam. Both defensemen up. Cam runs over his man. Cam touch play in front. Taken away by Stix. And they'll play it to the line and out. Jake back. Blake will come on. Cruzy check there. Cam lays it up. But Stix play that back down. Cruzy coming for a line change. Puck goes around Tanev. Jake into the corner. Pokes that by his man. Plays it to Tristan. Tristan over to Ruby. Ruby into the zone. Has Zane with him. Or with her. Zane shot. Deflected up out of play. Walker, Zane, Ruby out. Parker, Eli on the point. Walker, Ruby. Off the skate. And Stix play it back the other way. 45 seconds to go on the power play. Eli back. Eli reverses for Parker. Parker. Cross ice for Walker. Walker has some room to skate. In over the line. He's poke check. Set it up, boys. Zane gets a stick on that. Parker. Parker. Into the middle. Ruby. In. Shot. Blocked. Puck played up. Pass Parker down the ice. Eli. 14 seconds to go on the power play. Eli for Zane. Zane into the zone. Zane drives that puck wide. Potentially over the front of the net. Picked off. And hits the player out of the box. Walker on the backtrack. Takes that away. Walker back the other way. One D-man falls down. Walker in. Where's that? Just wide. Zeman out in front. Walker on his knees. Plays it back to Cam at the point. Cam's shot. Fans. Stix break it out. Yannick knocks that down. Comes to Jake. Side of net. Jake in front. Lays it up for Yannick. Yannick. 3-on-2. Yannick has Tristan driving the lane. Taking away Cam. Gets that down low with Tristan. For Yannick. He has it taken away. What comes out? Cam. Cam misfires on that. Lays it up for Tristan. Tristan. Overline has Emmett with him. Tristan shot. Glove down. I'm gonna get a change. Walker out with Blake and Cruzy. Minute 35 to go here in the second. 3-1 Banana lead. Up it up. Puck played down low. Cruzy on it. Cruzy has it taken away. Stix get it. Walker plays that back for Jake. Over to Cruz. Cruz into the zone. Cruz down wide. Has Blake going to the net. Blake has his stick listed at the last minute. Stix into the zone. Walker picks that up. Gets it down the ice. It'll be a penalty here as Walker's tripped up. Face off the outside. because the whistle went because of the icing on the banana. Blake back to Eli. Eli to Cruz. Cruz to Walker. Walker in. Walker sets it up. Plays that back for Cruz to Parker. Over to Eli. Eli down low. Cruzy up front. And he misses it high and wide. 35 seconds to Walker. Down low. Comes out of the corner. Shot. Scores. Walker walks to the middle. And gets that one to go. On the power play. That might be the first goal on the power play for the Banana this weekend. All season. I don't know all season, but makes it 4-1 with 27 seconds left in the second. Tristan, Zane into the line. Oh, just catches the skate there. So he had a break. Stix. Ruby, nice poke check there. Knocks that offside with 14 seconds to go in the second. Zane on the forecheck. Pushes his player out. Zane's going to get a penalty here. For a cross check. The Banana will go shorthanded here. 12 seconds left in the period. Stix 1 for 1 on the power play so far. Tristan wins that for Eli to Parker. Parker down low, spins away, takes his time, then fires it off the glass and out. That'll do it for the period. And the Banana will take a 4-1 lead here into the third. Zane back to the box. We'll have Yannick and Emmett start here shorthanded. Yeah. Off the draw, Yanni wins that back. Cam lays it down the ice. Yannick takes that away. Yannick in. There's the backhand. Covered up. And quick whistle as the goalie tries to play it. Minute 36 to go in Zane's penalty. Yannick on the draw. Ties that up. Still loose. Stix to find it. Yanni knocks that down. Comes to Jake. Jake has some room. Goes for a skate. Jake plays that down, all into the Stix zone. Emmett forces that. Errant pass. Puck played up. Stix into the zone. Puck played across. Down low. Stix. Yeah, battling there. Emmett. Let's take that away. Comes to the point. Shot. Kind of To the side, Cam up the boards, and gets it out of the zone. 40 seconds to go in the penalty. They change up the penalty killers. Walker out there with Cruzy. Walker play through the middle. Walker takes that away. Hook down. That'll do it for the power play for Stix. Walker can't get away. All down. The 19 seconds of 4-on-4 here before the Banana have a power play. Walker ties that up. Still loose. Lays it back for Eli. Eli walks in, shot, tipped. Walker just wide. Walker. Let's come out of the corner. Check, takes it back. Ooh, tries to get that Cruzy in front. And bounces into the goaltender. 3 seconds left, or 2 seconds left in Zane's penalty. Let it go one more second. Walker on the draw again. Played down low. Played around by Stix. Zane into the box. And Stix sunk down. Parker back for it. Cannon. Parker stops up. Goes the other way. Parker up the middle. Parker into the zone. Parker goes wide. Down low. Moves it back to Eli at the point. Eli. Shot. Tipped. Blake. Walker can't find it. Into the corner. Stix on it. Blake in the corner. Plays it back to Parker. Parker. Plays it over for Eli. Eli. Back to Parker. Parker. Moves it to the middle. Shot. Just wide. Eli. In the middle for Blake. Blake. Backhand. Ooh, just wide. Cruzy. For Walker. Walker in the middle. Shot. Ooh, nice save. Parker. Parker. Down low. Cruz. Back to Parker. Parker. Walker. Scores. Nice pass by Parker out front. Makes it 5-1. Back-to-back power play goals. Nice pass by Parker out front. Off the draw. Ruby back for Cam, who plays it up for Ruby. That'll be an icing. 16:51 to go here in the third. Banana up 5-1. Christian plays that back for Cam. Cam over for Jake. Jake spins away. Lays it up for Ruby. Ruby up for Tristan. Has Zane with him. It's your Zane into the zone. Flip, bouncing puck just a little bit too high. Jake takes that off. Tristan takes his spot. Shot blocked. Cam steps up. Wins that momentarily. Then goes back the other way. Stix gets it down into the zone. Tipped in, so Jake goes back for it. Jake down low. Loses the handle. Has it taken away. Tristan. Throws that around for Ruby. Ruby. Gives it back to herself. Into the middle. Jake gets it back to Ruby. Ruby in the middle for Zane. Zane takes that on the backhand. Zane drives that puck wide. Has some room. Shot. Scores. Zane. Nice shot. Makes it 6-1. Oh. What? 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 Huh? It's fine. Yeah. Say hi, Papa.
Hi, Papa.
Hi, Papa.
He's like, this is weird.
Yeah, who covers that up? Walker pulls that out. Back of the boards, Eli. Let's play that through the middle. Held in. Walker picks it up though. Has Yanni with him. Walker in. Shot. It's a weird hop off the innards. Yannick there. Walker. Oh. Parker. Walker just misses the far corner. In the middle, Parker. Down low. That puck deflected to Yannick. Yannick has some room to Walker. Walker. Good take. Side to side. Ooh, nice save there. Yanni. Into the middle. Walker on the back track. Gets a stick there. But dumped in by Stix. Jake back for it. Jake. Cuts to the middle. Kicks it back to himself. 4 on 2 the other way. Walker offside as Jake goes a little bit side to side. Doesn't drag his foot nearly enough. 13:23 to go here in the third. Tristan. Cam. Spins away. Cam. Through the middle. Cam in. Jake down low. That's picked up. In the middle. It's played by Tristan. Knock that back out. Stix get back on side. Tristan. There's that for Cruzy. Cruzy can't find it. Cam steps up. Tristan. Had Cam momentarily. Tristan in the zone. Tristan wide. Still has it. Back to Jake at the point. Jake shot through traffic, glove down. Nice job by the keeper. After out, Tristan gets it back to Blake. Eli, back to Blake. Let's play that for Tristan. Tristan takes it away. Cruzy down low. Cruzy's going to get a penalty. Dirty Cruz. This Cruz gets a hook. Zane and Ruby come up, start the penalty kill. Eli Parker on deep. Zane on the drop. Puck comes to the point. Shannon takes that to the side. Puck played down low to Eli. Eli comes to Zane. Zane had time. His back end doesn't make it out. Parker hits him just wide. Parker to Eli. Eli has lots of room down the middle and dumps that down. Zane on the forecheck. That hip looks pretty good right now. Zane down low. Ooh, nice move by the defender there. Ruby cuts that off. Zane still on it. Plays that back in. Zane's going to go for a change. Walker comes out. Jake picks that off. Stix played up. Ooh, nice move there. Jake Doesn't get it down. Cam. That loses an edge. In the middle. Tana with a big save. That's the point. Walker takes that away. Gonna race for it. Walker. Down low. Ooh, nice leave. Really nice save. Puck played way down. Cam picks that up. Walker. With it. Plays it up for Emmett. Emmett into the zone. Emmett spins back. Plays it back for Jake. Jake. Plays that down. Stix knocked that down. Play it back. Jake. Emmett there. Emmett spins back. Plays it off the wall. Doesn't get it out. To the middle. That'll do it for the penalty to Cruzy. There's the banana. Fill it off with tired line out. Jake bowing down low. Tuck into the middle. Walker blocks that. Cam picks it up. Cam. Pinched off there. Cam plays it back for Jake. Jake loses an edge down low. In front. Tana with a big kick save. Jake picks it up. It's in the middle. Right up the wall. Walker. Walker chips past his man. And it's cut off by Stix. Walker still on the forecheck. Out there with the Annie and Emmett now. Walker needs a change. Stix played in. Eli. 8:50 to go. In the middle, Yanni picks that off. Played up in the middle. Yanni picks that off as well. Yanni out there with Blake and Tristan. Yanni cuts up. Tries to play that for Parker. It's tipped. Parker picks it up. Over for Eli. Eli. Up for Blake into the zone. Blake for Tristan. Just over his stick. Parker down low. Yanni's taken down in front of the net. Parker. Chips that past his man. Parker into the zone. Parker down low. Parker back to Tristan at the point. Tristan. Or for Eli. Eli. Shot. Save. Rebound. Blake on the rebound. Couple of whacks at it. With 7:11 left here in the third. Tristan for Cruzy. Parker plays that down low for Blake. Blake. Tristan in front. Can't get all of that. Parker. Cruzy. Cruzy over for Eli. Bouncing puck. Eli knocks that down. Puts it in the corner for Blake. Blake. Plays that down low. Tristan picks that up. Tristan. On the side, off the side of the net. Tristan again. Shot blocked into the corner. Cruzy taken down. Tristan. Tries to play that back for Parker. Doesn't quite get there. Parker picks it up. Tristan into the zone. Plays it over for Blake. Blake has Cruzy in front. Nice tip on net. Parker steps up. Parker, good pressure by this line over to Eli. Eli tries to play that for Tristan. Oh, keeps it in though. Eli in. Tries to play that for Blake. Both defensemen down low. Parker. In one-on-one. Up in the middle. 10 off the mask. Tristan. Plays it up for Cruzy. It's cut off there. Puck played over at the line. Blake takes that away momentarily. Doesn't get out though. Eli chips that around one man. And then doesn't quite get it out. Tristan has some time. Tristan through the middle. Oh, and Cruzy goes outside with 5:03 left in the third. (6-1) Banana lead. 5:03. Walker on the drop. Puck comes loose. Zane lost the stick. Into the zone. Walker knocks that away. Puck played behind the net. Puck into the middle. Good step up there. Ruby has it. Down low. Slid around for Cam. Cam. Up the boards for Walker. Walker. Oh, tries to play that for Zane into the zone. Zane steps onto it. For Walker. Can't quite find it. Walker for Ruby. Ruby in front. Does get it to go. (7-1). Off the drop. Up comes Zane, picks that up as the defenseman goes down. Zane in. Ooh, Zane taken down. No call. Walker takes that back away. Backhand over the net. Ruby. Walker picks that off of the line. Lays that down for Cam. Cam shot. Nice save. Oh, sneaks through. Nice shot by Cam. Makes it 8-1. Just on the drop. Stix. Get into the zone. Eli back for it. Eli reverses. Nobody home. Stix pick it up. Cam with a nice save. Ooh, another nice Walker save. Eli goes down. Tristan off the skate. Eli plays it around. Ooh, takes a funny hop. Tristan picks that up. Plays it up for Emmett. Emmett has Parker to Yanni. Yanni plays for Parker down low. Nice little give and go there. Parker plays it down low for Tristan. Tristan tries to play that in front. That's blocked. Puck into the zone. Parker knocks that for Tristan. Tristan through the middle. Tristan goes taken down pretty hard. That hurt him a little bit. Into the middle. 50 seconds to go. Eli. Cam. Plays it off the wall for Yanni. Yanni, nice take off the wall. Has Walker both Stix defensemen go down. Oh. Yanni taken down in the corner. Walker down low. Pinned against the wall. Walker on the back track. Looking wide. Jake, 10 seconds left. Walker taken down. Walker looks like he's okay.